Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's the Serrano family, and we're back after our shoot that we did at home. We did another baby shoot for Legend, and it's a rose shoot that I had in my mind that I wanted to do. And my chula made it possible. He took all my pictures. I love you, Papi, my number one man. But we actually have our questions that a lot of people always ask us, and even like in the beginning, before people even knew that we were together. Like I remember I went to a podcast and they didn't even know that this was not just my manager, like this is my partner. And they were talking about relationships and stuff, and I just really couldn't even relate because like my partner that I was creating space with was there, and we were just on a different type of frequency. But it just was so funny and interesting. And we get questioned a lot about the questions that we're gonna answer today, so let's get right into it. And don't mind us, we're gonna eat because we had a long day.
Even up since 4:45.
We did so much things because now we're like obsessed with this content creating and stuff, and we really just want to be as productive as we can. So let's get into the questions. Okay, so I'm gonna go first. Question number 1: how do y'all keep personal and business separate out in public? This question actually was a first question that a photographer friend of mine asked when he was shooting some pictures of me on the day that we shot visuals. And he actually asked Mike, and then his girlfriend who was on set asked me the same thing. And me personally, I would answer it as, you just need a partner that understands what it is that you do creatively and really respects that you're an artist first before you're like a regular person. And so like there's no jealousy or like wandering of the mind. You know, if your partner hugs someone else, it's purely based off of professional respect. You know, like you might be excited to see your photographer, you might be excited to see your videographer, especially if you worked with them for a long time. It's really important to not be jealous and really understand and root for your partner and believe in them so much that you're just thinking of like what a great person and what a superstar they are. And that's how I tend to be with him, and he tends to be with me. And I think it's more difficult like for a guy, because guys get like jealous and stuff like that. But also you have to be a solid person, a solid woman, and really show that you're really about your business and people respect you wherever you go and you don't cross boundaries. So that's my answer.
How do you keep your personal and business separate out in public? It's a good question. For me, it's simple. Respect, like she said. Respect is very big. Put God first. Trust comes with it. You gotta understand each other, work together. And if you can't do that, then you can't move forward. Pretty much sums it all up.
Okay, next question, because we can't be here 5 hours. Okay. Question number 2. What is the most important aspect of your partnership? Okay, we're both eating, but I'll go first. The most important aspect of our partnership is that it's a partnership. A lot of people get so stuck in like the relationship part that they don't remember like you're in partnership with somebody. You're not even in the screen, Poppy. Come on, go with the program. It's not all about me. It is, but it's not. But so if you're in a partnership, you totally respect the other person because you know that they bring something to the table and you bring something to the table. So really it's just simple as that. People don't even call what they have a partnership. They call it a relationship, and what we have is more than that. And I really love that about us.
For me, is what's the most important aspect of your partnership? It's definitely knowing what you want and how you go about it. What you guys got to really sit down and speak on the situation if you're gonna move forward. Like, this is for real. Like, you got to know ahead of time what you want. You can't just like I want it and then don't pursue the right thing, you know. So very important to communicate, understand each other, learn from each other, grow with each other, to know what you really want. And if it's what you want, go for it.
Good answer too, though. This is question number 3.
Number 3. What it's like living together. It's a good question. Living together, it has its sides. I don't want to say ups and downs. It has its sides. Like, you're coming into somebody else's space. You gotta respect what they like, respect what they want, what they're comfortable with. Comes with a lot of patience. Just trying to work together and see how everybody's routine is. I didn't have really a routine before I met her, and you know, I followed her. It was a lot, and then I started to establish my own routine, and then we just come together. Like, you know, you make it work for obviously the bigger cause or the bigger picture, not just a relationship, a partnership. So,
Okay, and for me, adjustment, compromise, understanding, boundaries, respect, trust, loyalty. You have all those things, you'll be okay. If something's wrong, talk about it, work it out, don't do it again. Don't repeat cycles. That's how we live. Question number 4. Question number 4, how do you know that he's the one or she's the one? I'm gonna go first. So I knew that he was the one when I didn't have to ask him to do the things that are required for a person to do, like the simple things. For example, one of the main things, and this is big, I think, for a lot of people, when we first started talking, we were not even together. When we first started talking, he eliminated women on his social media that didn't serve the higher purpose or the good of what the partnership that he wanted for us to be. So I would express something and he would immediately fix it. And then there just came a time when I didn't have to express anything. He just did it on his own. When somebody does things on their own to make you happy and to satisfy the partnership and to make sure that you guys are in alignment, that's how you know the person's the one. You shouldn't have to repeat yourself 20,000 times to somebody and be sad and depressed about them not listening or doing what they're supposed to do. That's my answer. So that's how I know that he's the one. I don't have to tell him anything. He just does it, and I don't have to worry about anything in my mind.
how I knew she was the one was how she moved, her character, who she was, her vocabulary, the way she spoke to me, the way she offered her heart right off the rip, you know. She offered her heart. She was a very warm, welcoming person, and we just vibed since day one, laughing, just hanging out, friends. And I never felt something in me that I was like, wow, until I met her, and she changed my life. And now we are here. Big on loyalty, very big on loyalty. She's
Very
a loyal
big.
woman, very to herself, untouchable, unreachable, and she's just focused, tunnel vision.
Tunnel
God bless you.
vision. I love you. Question number 5. What do y'all do for fun in your relationship? I just told him we're so boring, but boring in a good way. Like, we like the same things, so we do a lot of different things. I mean, some people would call fun doing an actual activity like bowling or something, but we just like staying home. Like, I like staying home watching a movie, eating, spending time with my cat, being in a space of quietness. We take family walks, we go to restaurants, we go to diners, we like going shopping. So our fun is like adult fun. Like, even making money is fun because we like to spend and we like to shop and we also like to save. So I just think like what we do for fun is whatever makes us just happy at any given day. But we don't really do too many activities. but we're definitely always outside doing a lot of things together, and it's just always fun to me. And he makes me laugh every single day.
Good answer. What do you do for fun in your relationship? I think anything that comes with, like she said, laughing, smiling, having a good time. Recently, we started going to the gym to get our mind, our body, our spirit right, and it's been working. It's something not all couples probably could do, but when you focus on each other, like we said, it's all possible. Shopping, love to shop, especially I got a little one on the way. I love to shop for my son. It's like a big weekend thing now for us. Shout out to my son, Legend, on the way. But shopping, movies, dates, anything that, like she said, adult,
And we always celebrate each other.
We celebrate each other.
Anytime there's a win, anytime there's an advance, anytime there's an elevation.
Even when it's not an event and we feel like celebrating each other, we do. She wants to buy me something, she does it. I want to buy her something, I do it. It's just, that's it. You just really got to be in it. We love fun. There's other things, but.
All right, question number 6. You're gonna hit my leg. What makes you different than other relationships?
Okay, want me to go first?
Yeah, go.
It's a good question. What makes you different than other relationships? I feel like a lot of people don't pray together.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. We pray every day.
I feel like a lot of people.
That's mine?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't pray together, and that's very big. I wasn't big on prayer before I met her, but we started praying, and it's just something that, wow. Like, you got to give everything to the Lord. He's the one. He's the one who put us here. But big on prayer. It separates from us. What we do, how we move. We're not reachable, We do what we got to do. We handle business and we keep it moving,
Absolutely.
We like to stay home, keep it safe, handle our business.
All right, you're 15 minutes in, 50 seconds in.
All right.
Prayer, that's it. Prayer, that's what makes us different. You should have just kept it at that. Number 6 question. How do y'all manage a financial partnership?
Basically, you got to be in it, and you got to pour into each other. Everything goes around in a circle. There's no this and that. I lost my train of thought.
I'll go ahead. So basically pouring into each other and not counting money. There's no 50, 70, 50, 50. There's none of that. If I don't have it, he has it. If he doesn't have it, I have it. But we both have it. We're adults. We should both have it. We don't got time for that. So always making sure that you're handling your business and that you're separating your money from things that are unnecessary. So we have money for bills, we have money for shopping, we have money for play, we have money for business, we have money for content creating, we have money for my music videos, I have money for my cat. I have money for the things that are the luxuries in my life, and so does he. And then in the beginning, it might be difficult if you don't know where you stand, but once y'all know, like, we're locked in until we're old. So there's, we're one. So if we're one, everything is one. Everything's intertwined. Mm-hmm. We don't count money. And that's basically how we manage our financial partnership. And
making sure our son is going to be good, everything.
And basically you can't lose in that manner. So, and you have to trust the other person, obviously. So, yeah. Question number 9. Yeah, but I'll read it correctly.
What are your goals for 2026? My goals for 2026 is, honestly, I got one really big goal, and it's to be the best father I can be to Legend. To
and
learn, to be the best husband to her, and just continue to grow, elevate, and win.
My goals for 2026 is to keep listening to God and all of the blessings that he whispers to me so that I can continue making him happy. Everything that he has created me to be, I want to fully live that. And I want to do that for 2026. And I feel like entering 2026, these last couple of months of 2025 is really going to allow for me personally to do that, and then it'll allow us to do that because we're a team. So basically continue striving, elevating, continue pouring into myself and making sure that I'm tapping into all of my fullest potential. And I really look forward to being a great mom and also just leading by example to my son.
Creating the best content too for y'all.
Yeah. And now we are going into question number 10. Forgot the card. How do y'all balance work, intimacy, creating, and prayer daily? I'm gonna go first. So basically, we balance work, intimacy, creating, and prayer by expressing what we want. If there's something lacking because we're busy in one space and something else is not getting attended to, we express that. Like, hey, we're not being intimate enough, or I don't think we're creating enough, or, you know, let's pray more. And a lot of the times, honestly, even though I pray a lot, he prays a lot in a day. Sometimes I get text messages and he's like, I'm just praying for you all day. You know, I'm sending prayers to you, especially if I'm not having a good day. So if there's something lacking in certain departments, we know to express that to each other because we know when something's missing. So we just balance it by always expressing to each other what's important and what's lacking, and then we fix it. That is one issue and problem that people have is, one, they don't communicate because communication equals argument. And if a female expresses herself to her man, or her man expresses himself to his woman, it comes off as defensive with the other person, and it just can't be like that. You express, you understand, you apply, and that's really what we try to do, because like this is forever. Like, I want to be old with this. Why are you flexing? I want to grow old with this man, so you just got a lot of compromise.
I like how you said it. How do you balance work, intimacy, creating, and prayer daily? I handle my business first. I go to work to support my family, you know, get everything done right. Intimacy, you gotta, you know, you'll feel it. You'll know when it's time for intimacy, you know. I don't really gotta explain that too much. Creating it's really good because you could give each other ideas. You could grow from it. You just learn from each other. Like, that's the best thing, to learn from each other. And
being creative is your spirit, and you gotta keep your spirit alive. You gotta keep your spirit and your light active.
To be honest, I wasn't that creative until she stepped into my life and showed me what creativity was and how much she had going on, that I started creating it and I started believing in myself more. And pray daily.
And I believe in you too, Papa.
I pray. First thing I do when I wake up is pray, and that's how I really start the day to get us going through everything else. That's my answer.
All right, so those are our 10 questions.
I'm gonna continue eating my food.
And we're happy that you guys watched this long.
If you have any more questions in the comments, leave them.
Yeah, let us know, because we're still learning too, you know. We're not perfect, trust me, you know, especially in the beginning we had a lot of, you know, ups and downs and stuff. But like I said, going into a year, we're understanding each other more, we're being more patient, especially me. I'm learning a lot from him.
And she's grown and learned so much.
I am, you know, and also with work and with people, and also with getting more wiser.
Becoming a mom.
Becoming a mom, you know, knowing what's important, all the responsibilities that come with that. So always be compassionate, always be kind, always be loyal, always be trustworthy. Do not lie to your partner. Your partner's number one, and they come before anybody. And if that's not what it is,
you lie,
don't be together.
You might as well just walk away if y'all lie.
Yeah. So those are our questions. We hope that you liked it.
Like,
comment, and subscribe. Bye.